I said it was going to be a draw. I stood where I stood until they now played. Man United shocked even me. They surprised me that I had to lose. I had to lose and shaved. It was disappointing because I've already settled by my Aston Villa. They lost. Everton, Man City, they lost. I was like, okay, fine, 1-1 draw is okay. Arsenal, they just understood the assignment and went to play 1-1 draw. It was just simple, just play a draw. I don't know why you have to go and beat City anyhow. But it was okay. It's okay. A win is a win, according to John. QED.
Fantastic win for Manchester United. They won that derby against Manchester City. It was an interesting game. City had all the possession, but so this week we are scoring Manchester, now we are scoring goals while City held all the possession. So it was an interesting game of football. So we're going to talk about that on the show. Okay, remember guys, we are live on YouTube at Both FM Sports. You can always go there, drop your comments. We'll be reading your comments live here in the studio. Okay, it was an interesting weekend, General FM.
No, I beat Sports first of all. Now they don't the right managers to be sacked. Next time you have to be sacked. The numbers are up there. Thomas Frank and Slot. Oh, is that other man at Liverpool? And Slot, Thomas Frank. There are 3 of them, but I don't say no follow for that list at the moment. So 3 managers up for sack. I'm looking for the next person I want to sack first. But
who was you?
Me? Now me go sack them. No, I go beat them. Then go sack them.
So now you guys
not be make mouth.
Your first win in almost 7 games and 8 games.
Oh, joy overflow. Joy overflow. A wonderful game of football. All the controversies that happened before the Afcon finals, the insecure location given to Senegal, the transportation crisis, the officiating wahala, it happened for quarterfinals, we no complain. It happened for semi-finals, we say we'll not go talk about it. It happened against Morocco, Cameroon in the quarterfinals, 2-0 win, we didn't complain. It happened against what's their name? Nigeria, we didn't complain. It cannot happen against Senegal because those ones they don't suffer the most for this Afcon, so they came prepared. And I think Mendy should have been, if you ask me, player of the tournament, please, because that last minute penalty save was just it for me. In all, Afcon sweet. Premier League sweet. La Liga, Abeloa does wonders. But there's something happening in La Liga again. I don't know, but the bull for Vini was just too much.
Okay, let's get into it. Let's start with the Afcons. The Afcons finals. Yesterday, it was an interesting game of football. They won that game 1-0. Senegal. That 1-goal game was a fantastic game. Stars scored the goal, but controversies everywhere in the game. General, how did you see this game happen first? How did you see? Because it was, I didn't think Morocco had a shot on target in the first half, if I can remember. Senegal had 4 in the whole game. Morocco had a few, and they missed a couple of one-on-one chances. I think Ekabi missed a chance, probably giving them that lead.
The lead.
But if you look at that game in general, how do you see that game, John?
Yes, I think it was a very good game in the sense that when you know everything is wagered against you, when you know the decks are already stacked, you have to just back yourself against every other person, because it was a good game in the sense that Senegal came out at the end of the day. If at the end of the day Morocco had come out, it would have been a problem. Everywhere for scatter. For real.
We complain about that when Nigeria go leave. I think one thing we need to.
We started with this hospitality.
Yeah.
They didn't give them security. I saw them when they were coming to that place,
the
stadium. They are still with the crowd everywhere, and somebody was saying if somebody might just stab one of these players or what will happen? You left them without security. We let all these antics. I don't even understand why. If you are going to lose, you are going to lose.
Simple.
I think that's one problem with us as Africans. If you
feel like just do all this kind of things,
they want to host and win as new narrative.
If these people do over relax, they go lose. We saw it in. I think this first time I saw something like this. But yeah, it was not this petty. It was Liverpool versus Barcelona, the night before the match, when Liverpool fans went to the hotel and were making noise. No, the security was okay, but that was a fan base. You can understand, not the CAF organizers, not the Champions organizers, not the Liverpool team, but just the fan base. They did it, and it was a bit petty. But this one was just too petty because first off, the transportation to that player was very terrible. The transport from the stadium or perhaps their place of residence to the training ground was poor. You get me? So, one, they cannot easily access their training grounds to train because no how, fans go in pitch. And they wanted to have a closed door training. Now, it's going to be a problem. So, they have to just train anyhow with the play ball before. Now just train anyhow training without actually training for the final. Which was one thing I have to say. Person way good. You don't need to stay for training ground morning, afternoon, and night to give us numbers. Just train when you need to train. And I think that training, that soft touch training, was one of those okay moments for them. But again, they went into the pitch determined that see, this cannot stop us. This cannot stop us. Let's go and let's perform. Kabi missed a chance. Highest goal scorer, Brahim Diaz missed another chance. I think Mendy was just. Is it today? We die here. So Mendy for me that night was. Is it today? We die here. Defenders were. Look at, they are talking about shots on target. You cannot get a shot on target when your shots are basically blocked from getting to the goalkeepers. So if you look at shots blocked, you have Senegal blocking more shots than I cannot say okay because of they don't have shots on target, because I know they had more shots, but those shots were actually deflected off defenders, blocked by defenders. So you cannot count it. So you have to count total shots. Then you cannot count on target. You know if you count that because the defender needed to block. They block everything. So defenders were on game. Goalkeeper was on game. Papigay was on.
Okay, let's start with the first controversy. Senegal scored, and it was said that one of the Senegals fouled Hakimi.
Fouled the build-up play.
And they cancelled that goal. Yes, he blew the whistle before that ball went in. So a controversy there. Senegal have to eat that one and rest. Then comes the main controversy, that penalty.
The 9-minute penalty.
What do you think What do you think about that penalty?
I don't. Somebody should explain to me. How is this happening in the 21st century? Somebody should just explain to me.
Somebody was saying something that made sense. This is almost the end of the game. If you are going to give a penalty like this, it has to be clear and obvious.
It should be clear as night and day.
Like it's not something anybody can control. If it's a 50-50 thing, just award it clear. Declare not a penalty because you know what it's going to mean. If it's not, you cannot give a. That's why. I know they say the Oyibo they do ojoro.
There's plenty.
There's Sabi and Wella.
They do ojoro, but there's some things like the common sense. For example, like Nigeria versus DR Congo. There was a pool. Nigeria pool. I think in
the penalty.
The penalty. But common sense is a 50-50 thing. This kind of pool cannot just throw this guy on the ground
you go too far.
You use your sense and check it. It's a controversial game. You have to allow it flow. Let the people with no talk.
You go too far. That one like Nigeria was there like months ago. In the same game, in the same Afcon, the third place finals, they push on Akko Adams before he took that shot and missed. They push on Akko Adams. It happened here, and in that quick succession, it happened on the other side. Again, it was like they did it to Salah. They did it to, I think it was Asher they did it to. So a push on Akko Adams, a push, and VAR reviewed the two of them. Say okay, see, it's not clear, it's 50-50. They don't give him, but more push because the one on Akko Adams was more physical. Like you could see it from behind. It was a clear push, and it could have been a penalty, but they didn't give it, and they were reviewing the one of Asher at the other end. And they came out to say it's a 50-50 thing. They didn't give it. It's a finals. You don't just give penalties anyhow.
That's the thing. See, my own again, it's just
lock on their side.
I don't understand it. It's a final. And you already cancelled a goal for these guys. On a common sense, for you to do it's not a clear cut. Nobody just held your shoulder and you just fell on the ground. I just fly. You just reviewed it and everybody. Just even if you say it's not a penalty, nobody was going to do anything about it. Everybody knows that.
That just strengthens the case that there is actually
except somebody
propaganda in this one for Morocco to win it. That just strengthens the case.
There's something that somebody said. They said, I don't know how you guys see football in Africa, but it's being played upstairs. The results are being called upstairs. What happens on the pitch is just to fulfill our righteousness. And I'm like, it cannot be like that in all cases, because if you like right result upstairs, if I come with the mindset that I am winning this one, you sure die. And Peneka or no Peneka,
so Mendy after the controversy, it took them time because they left the field for almost 20 minutes. They refused to play. Senegal refused to play. After a while, Mane, after he went there and started talking to everybody, the coach actually told them to Senegal to just leave the pitch, that they are not playing again, that they cancelled the goal. And they awarded a penalty to Morocco, so they said that they are not playing again. And if they forfeited that, if they refused to play, they would have actually awarded that game to Morocco, 3 goals and a fine to Senegal. So at the end of the day, Mane and some of the boys went to talk to the coach, talk to the players. All of them came out after 20-something minutes in that game. They refused to play for almost 20 minutes. And the referee normally can decide to end the game. I think that he
You
was under
cannot,
pressure
yeah.
too. So you can actually you can say if you want to play a game.
Actually, 30 minutes is the cap.
Even
but
if
20
it's 10 minutes,
no.
if referee says that if you say you don't want to play again, people are leaving, the referee can decide to it is all right to say to end the game.
You know why you cannot end
But
the
the
game?
problem that you
Because
know that
two players are actually on the pitch. That's why you cannot end the game.
apart from that, you know that it was a controversial call. So he knows that this is going to be a big blame. So they probably everybody wanted to make sure that everybody agreed that if they are not playing playing, then after 20-something minutes, they came back and decided to continue because Mane and other senior boys talked to the coach and now decided to continue. And the penalty, Diaz decided to play that penalty. And whatever it was, in fact, maybe I don't know why he's doing penalty and everything.
That's how he takes his penalty now.
He did that, and I was like, hey, the kind of shout I heard in my area. I couldn't believe it. Everybody was shouting.
They were happy now. Shout of joy.
Because everybody was saying this is injustice. And then the goalkeeper saved the Penanka he wanted to do. He saved it. And it was still 0-0. Then he entered extra time because this was the dying minute of this whole controversy happened in the final minute
of the game. Yeah.
So he entered penalty next 13 minutes playing, and
13 minutes. Papi Gay
scored the fantastic strike for him. So he has been fantastic in this tournament.
I don't
scored a fantastic shot to break.
Assist by
I didn't say something about this controversy when they was doing it. Senegalese fans wanted to come into the field, started fighting the security, wanted to invade the field.
That was one of the reasons why the referee had to allow
them.
The time.
If they actually invaded that field, they would have ended that game. So why that game actually continued because somehow the security held them and they didn't actually invade that field. If so, probably they would have ended that game and awarded that 3 goals and a win to Morocco.
No, you cannot award going for this person invading the pitch now.
Once the referee ends the game,
simple.
You people have forfeited the game. The forfeit is 3 goals and 3 points if it's a league game. That's just the rule. But now it's a 3 goals
final.
and the cup for Morocco. But after Papi Gay just scored that powerful goal
in 98 minutes.
About 94 minutes. He just scored the goal and they held and won that finals 1-0. So Senegal are the champions of Africa. It was an interest. Africa, they give me joy sometimes. They have always something to talk about in Africa. Whenever we play Afcon, something must give.
Last Afcon there was nothing to give.
Which one?
Last Afcon there was nothing to give. Was that the story of Sebastian Hela surviving kidney and the surgery? So nothing to give the last Afcon, but this one plenty things to give from group stage to finals.
And I think it's first time Morocco is losing again in almost 2 years. So and they lost it at home. It was a fantastic game of football.
It was a deserved lose.
Yeah, it was a deserved
loss. Senegal, Nigeria.
Like, they deserve to lose it more. They even deserve to score like 4 in that
Senegal,
game.
Nigeria, and Morocco played the best football. But I think Nigeria played better. I'll put in the ranking Nigeria, then Senegal, then Morocco. I prefer Senegal. But it was an interesting game.
But this is how they do now. Just proceed the day.
So Sadio Mane won the player of the tournament.
How now?
So he has won 2.
They will give him person win.
Yeah, they'll give him person.
Ademola Lookman goals and assists.
They'll give somebody we win final. They will give and leave.
You don't know before.
Ademola Lookman most goals in government.
Brian Diaz won the Golden Boot with 5 goals in this Afcon. He missed that penalty. He was crying after the whole game. Before Uncle, you go cry now. That cry is sweet me too. So he cried. He cried. Everybody left the field, but it was only Morocco and their fans were just enjoying. So it was a fantastic game of football. Senegal are the champions of Africa.
Well deserved.
Yes, Mane has done 2 African Cup of Nations titles. So congratulations to Senegal.
Salah was they find your own, no?
They did Africa proud, and no matter what they said, Senegal actually deserve to win this based on how they have played this tournament. They deserve to win this tournament. Okay, a lot of comments on our YouTube channel already, but let's talk about Nigeria before we start reading. Or let's read it before we move on to Nigeria because Nigeria finished 3rd. At least we won penalty now.
Most decorated team in African football. Give them that title.
I thought we can't.
Not be him. Medal. Now they talk about most decorated team. We don't get medal. Medal Bakasa. Medal SS. 9 bronze, 5 silver, 3 gold. Not easy. But if you get and show us, so people get only 7 gold and nothing else.
Let me just run through the YouTube channel before we talk about Nigeria. Okonkwo is a welcome to the show. Say shame on Africa. This is why Europeans will continue to disgrade us. Disregard our tournament. Disregard our tournament. But yeah, it was actually a bad.
Ask how it happened for the last Euros.
Yeah,
we are the officials to just the favor Spain anyhow. So, it not be here it starts.
So yeah,
whether they degrade or upgrade, you know, concern us.
Our tournament. Leo is it's also saying this is cruelty. And but this is they speak English show. Barbaric coming from Morocco. Let's see. Leo Emmanuel is saying good morning, guys. Senegal started the semi-final against us and it worked on it. Senegal came into the match fully prepared for their antics, down to the extent that they kept a goalkeeper, a player to monitor Mendy's tower. Yes. The poor boys will keep taking away Mendy's tower in that game. And one of the staff of Senegal have to now come and stay behind him. So I don't know.
No, I think it was for Wabale.
They did it yesterday.
They took Mendy's tower.
They took Mendy. I saw that one.
Okay, they took the first one. It's the official went. It was Wabale. They take like 4 feet.
Even that when they took the Mendy's tower, it almost. He wanted to fight those ball boys, so he actually struggled to collect it, and 3 of them, or plus 1 of the officials, were actually rushing him, and I didn't even understand why they were taking towels, because it probably was raining, so they need to keep cleaning their face and their gloves. So Emmanuel Liu is still saying we won't overlook the riots, the corruption in CAF. Did you see the facial reaction of the referee after he awarded the penalty? His face was that of a man that has completed his own side of the bargain. Let's see.
I don't do my own. I go do your own.
Finally, Emmanuel is saying, I give full flowers to Sadio Mane for calling his teammates back. Football is a game of mindset and mentality, which North Africans always find a way to torture their opponent. King Tochku is saying, I missed you guys. I missed you, King Tochku. Welcome back to the show. Mark Tochku said, I concur with Leo Emmanuel. Senegal was right on point. How can a sensible referee grant a penalty in such a match of intensity? That's just common sense. Like, it's common sense. He said that touch on Bryan Diaz should be very slight to warrant such a penalty.
This is
why African referee rarely officiate in international tournaments. And Athletic is saying, last night I got to understand why other continents will always underrate Afcons. How did that referee award that as a penalty?
Come on, we've seen what's in Champions League.
It's time CAF buy international referee to officiate Afcon. Nobody's saying you cannot do it, but the magnitude of the match, you just use common sense. Nobody's saying you cannot.
Magnitude of match. Our classical Champions League final. So make a note. See, this thing is not.
Let me tell you.
Officiating error can happen anywhere.
See the point. The point is that what the VAR is there for you to go and look, and it has to be obvious. That's what it is. So whenever the referee don't give an obvious, it's part of the referee's fault, not the VAR. So that's why they brought in technology to make it easier for you to make decisions.
That's what I'm saying now. But this is what they're calling out African referees. We've seen it happen in Europe too. So let's not call us out and say because of our.
Please call them out. Simple.
Your man is saying good morning, guys. Happy New Week. It was Afcon adventure controversial final, but thank God football speaks for itself through Senegal.
Wow.
Mendy read the as well, and that Penaka as an experienced goalkeeper. So yes, fantastic for them. Jaja Sonto is saying good morning, guys. What is Afcons without drama? We have a long way to go. What is Afcon without? What is Afcon without controversies everywhere? And Athletic is saying Bryan Diaz brought their Madrid flying and diving to Afcon. He was good on Ojoro all round, but God passed him last night. Ojoro, yes. Let's see.
Calm down, though.
There was an interesting game of football. And finally, Okonkwo is saying the way Bruno Fernandes is assisting these days is going to assist Chelsea to build their own stadium. We'll talk about that. Let's talk about Nigeria quickly before we move over to the Premier League. The Nigerian finished third in that particular game against Egypt. We went on penalties again, but this time around, third in a row, we had played penalties in different tournaments. We played with DR Congo, we lost. Played against Morocco, we lost. But this time around,
we came up.
We won.
Wabale, thank you. All this is how to talk. Wabale, thank you. Big thank you to you. I think the only shot on target Egypt had was a very critical. As in, if you sleep on it, you go ricochet, enter post, and he just saved it. It was at the right place at the right time. Saved that shot and moved on with the game. and a penalty shootout, saving the king and the prince's penalty.
He
saved king penalty. He saved Papa Pikin penalty.
He saved
Mamouche and Salah. For you to save Salah's penalty, you are the best goalkeeper in the world. Afia. You better pass any goalkeeper with this world.
Penalty, Nwabali have actually
shown us
that he has always turned up for us. Now
he's him. Now players
just fall in hands.
Last week, Chukwueze with the nonchalant chewing gum showing missed the penalty.
People are not saying
and calling him out. Dele Bashiru with the chalant attitude still go forward. Let's put it.
The penalty is a game of luck.
But they leave the penalty is a game of luck. Chukwueze, they say he was nonchalant, chewing chewing gum and blowing it. You get, so he could reduce it. You know, say penalty na pressure. You get, and that chewing gum was helping him.
Thank you.
Pressure. But they say he's nonchalant. Now Dele Bashiru with the chalant attitude. Go there, carry and give goalkeeper. The same spot where Chukwueze placed his own and still missed it. Now, but again, Nwabali said, "No, well, I got you, bro." Yeah. Because it's a teamwork. Is you miss one, I got you, bro. The quick one say, "I got you, bro." And I think when Chukwueze missed, Nwabali saved.
One of our players that was under the most tension was Iwobi because you could see it in Iwobi's face.
No. You don't. The goalkeeper was telling him directly, "Iwobi, I'm going to save it." So he was looking at the. He was looking at the left bottom corner.
Super tense.
He was looking at the bottom corner. That's why you see. He was looking at the bottom corner, and goalkeeper was like, "Okay, fine." Instinct say, since your eye don't go there, your mind will go there too. And all of a sudden, Bros chose the. I don't know how he did it in the final kick. He just chose the other end, and the goalkeeper was lost in space. But good penalty. Nwabali saving the king and the prince's penalty was just it for me. That was just the highlight of the night.
Okay, let's see.
But again, there were some controversies in that game. They forgive Akko penalty.
Let's see controversy.
They forgive Akko. Our Akko, they just give us penalty. They will really give us penalty. They carry and go. The thing is, when Akko was fouled, like the same way they fouled Ibrahim Diaz, it was the same push on the shoulder. Akko did not fall because of how physical it was. But on the other end, I think it was Asho that was making that run. And with that little dab, the guy dived. VAR was reviewing that one instead of the Akko Adams one.
Let me give you an example. If somebody through on goal and somebody slides you and touches you and you stay on your feet, if you miss that chance or fall after that, they will not give penalty. You stayed on your feet. That's why people dive sometimes.
They don't give a room to dive.
That's the point I'm telling you.
They don't give a room to dive.
Stand on your feet.
So he was trying to stagger through it.
That's the point.
They don't give him. Why VAR? Why VAR? Because they review the other one or the other side.
The guy died.
Because that's the point. Dive.
All of them are supposed to go back to school.
That's the point.
All of them are supposed to go back to school.
That's what the problem. Part of the thing people talk about football is sometimes people are
learn how to dive.
People are trying to be honest and referee overlooks it because somebody is trying to stay on his feet. Even though somebody was fouled and is trying to stay on the feet and falls later, they don't award the penalty. Somebody dives with a slight touch and you give a penalty. So some of these things they keep tweaking it until they probably get the right one. But Nigeria won against Egypt on penalties, 4 goals to Salah missed the penalty, and Mamouche missed his own penalty to make it to lose those 2 penalties. We missed one, but we won 4 goals to fantastic for Nigeria. We finished with bronze, and we said it already. We played one of the best footballs in Africa and finished 3rd in this tournament. So it's still something at all.
We made that. Most decorated team in Africa. Give them their flower.
Okay, let's move away from Africa and talk about England. Quickly, we'll go through England.
Go through England and enter Spain. You get why? Spain. You get we are the way to Abeloa and the other guy.
In the Premier League, first game in the Premier League on Saturday, Manchester United Carrick's first game in charge won against the Derby, Manchester Derby, 2 goals to 0. They actually scored 5 in that game. 3 was ruled out with VAR, so it ended 2 goals to 0. 4 from City because they hardly had a shot. Imagine removing Haaland when you are looking for a goal. That's how bad that game was for Manchester City. Okay, other result, Sunderland beat Crystal Palace 2 goals to 1. Chelsea won again for 2 goals to 0. Liverpool Burnley played a 1-1 draw. Liverpool dropped another point. Then West Ham are fighting for their last.
At the capital.
They won Spurs 2 goals to 1. So Frank is in trouble. Probably Frank will be the next manager to be sacked because
I don't think they're either going to back him or sack him.
Okay, let's see. West Ham won that 3 points, 2 goals to 1
away from home.
Away from home.
You tell them away from home.
Leeds United are surviving. They beat Fulham 1 goal to 0. Arsenal in the final game on Saturday drew 0-0 away to Nottingham Forest. On Sunday, Wolves 4 games in a row, they have not lost again.
Mm-hmm.
2036 now,
Even
2036 is beautiful.
Even though that they drew that game against Newcastle, it's actually I think they are picking up points, which is good. 3 draws and a win, so it's something good for them. Okay, but that game ended 0-0. Another title contenders, Aston Villa lost at home to Everton 1-0. So all the title contenders drop points this weekend. So everybody is angry with Arsenal fans because City have not won a Premier League game this 2026, and Arsenal have not picked up maximum points. Arsenal had an opportunity to actually go about 9+.
Nothing, now you can sleep now.
Now, apart from this game, they had other chances to go 9 points clear.
It doesn't matter.
City,
other teams are also prepared.
Yeah, that's the thing. So, but it was an interesting game. For today's game, Brighton will play Bournemouth. Okay, quickly, guys, let's talk about the derby. United Carrick, you don't change information. Back to Manchester, normal. Don't change information.
How are you?
No three at the back.
John,
Yes.
how are you?
The
Same
interesting thing
thing.
about it is that he started as a striker. Sesko did not play at all.
At all, yes.
So that means all the managers no like Sesko. Amorim no too like Sesko. Fletcher no too like Sesko.
Obi Sesko, you want.
Mine they play cross and nod.
And Carrick too, but it was an interesting game.
You say mine they play cross and not.
Mbeumo started as striker.
Like
Bruno
every
Fernandes,
time cross.
Bruno Fernandes, you could see that this is where he can influence games.
Thank you.
He played behind the striker. Fantastic game at Old Trafford to beat your team 2-0.
Yes, like we've been saying for the past 6 months or past 1 year plus since Amorim took over, Bruno is never supposed to play deep at all. Never. It shouldn't happen. Like I was going back to what Gary Neville said, the DNA of Manchester United is 4 players at the back, a 10 behind the 9 who can drop into midfield and accelerate and create chances for the 9, and then you have 2 fast wingers on the side that can transition the ball fast. And you could see that one of the things about that game was the intensity of progression from Manchester United. Now, Kobe Mino now, of course, getting
No,
but the thing now be say,
He play well.
where did he play?
Where did he play?
At the end of the day
Side
now,
pass, back
thank
pass.
you. At the end of the day now,
Not using
was it
anthem.
the performance we were crying on the bench for him to come on and come and give? It wasn't the performance.
You know, so.
Now let's be honest. You say Kobe play well, but the only person who see for midfield now Uncle Cass.
Thank you.
Now only Uncle Cass is for midfield. All the sideways passes and backward passes. How many? Okay, let's say he played well. Fine, Kobe played well. How many ball recoveries does he have? How many forward passes does he have? How many take-ons does he have? Successful take-ons.
You know some of the.
That's no. See, that's it. For a CM, the only thing we need to judge you with is take-ons in midfield, forward passes, ball recovery, and passes completed. Now, wait till they use judging. No, anything you want to talk now, because anything, Godwin, I know you want to correct.
Depending on what the coach tells you. Sometimes.
It no depend. It no depend. As a player,
sometimes the coach will tell you keep it simple and keep the tempo of the game simple. Recycle the ball well.
Keep it simple and keep the tempo.
That's what I'm saying. It depends. So let's see. It's his first game for Carrick, which all of them, all the team from beginning to end. I cannot even criticize any of the Manchester United players. Even Doku.
I'm not criticizing
even Doku that played from the left. I think that is his best swing now. Let him just stay on that left because
Nadia they played before that.
It's Amorim switched him there. He was playing well. They switched him back to the back 3 or the back again. Now, for some reason, Carrick came in and felt that he needed somebody like Ryan Giggs, somebody that just push it, push it, and have energy to burn. Dogu might be doing that job, but let's see. It was an interesting game of football.
Beautiful game of football.
For City,
but you give it to one talk. You know what I talk about.
Don't talk.
You know what I talk about.
Don't talk. City are struggling. When Haaland is not struggling, as John said in the podcast, they need another number 9. When other years, even when Haaland came in, he was strong in some games. They put in
Alvarez. He gets the goals for the team.
And then
they have Mamouche now.
And now, then they have the De Bruyne, the Gundogan, and fit Rodri. So they were always coming back to win games. So, but now, once they concede, Otilo for them. So let's see what City needs to start doing. They are going to buy a Crystal Palace captain for £20 million, maybe today or tomorrow. So to at least show up that their defense, they are conceding a lot of goals this season. They hardly keep clean sheets in a game. So they need to, probably when he comes in, maybe he can help them, but they need to start scoring goals because in how many games now they have played in the Premier League this 2026, they have not even won one single game. But let's see. Let's go back to Chelsea. Chelsea won 2-0. First Premier League game for the new coach. Pedro scored and a penalty for Palmer to give them 2 goals, to win that game 2-0.
Yes, it was a good game for Chelsea. I think we can see what Rosinho, or as they call him, Rosinho man, wants to do with
And
Chelsea.
I don't know I call him senior man.
Rosemary Flower,
But-
senior
but
man.
I go clear.
Senior.
No worry,
Don't worry.
na
I
still
declare.
honeymoon period with this now. Then
Liam Rose Flower, senior. Continue.
so we are seeing the way he wants to play, and he wants to start with Esteval. He wants to start with Neto down the left. He wants to bring in that kind of salsa flair Chelsea used to play way back under Mourinho, and we are seeing the shape he's playing the team. I think he still needs to go to the market. Maybe not this January, maybe in the summer.
Yeah,
There are still a couple of places.
And see what
Yes.
he's going to do.
You say
Yes.
Chelsea don't sign defender. Oh. No, Chelsea don't
Yeah,
sign.
for a name.
Chelsea don't sign defender, so he's not going to the market get a couple of players. They said they were not going to sign a defender for Maresca, but all of a sudden
Unfortunately,
they're
they
in the
now
market
signed
getting
a
defenders.
defender. It's
But
fine.
again, good one for them. I think the first goal there was a controversy in the first goal, build up to the first goal. I think a handball when the poor clearance from Coyote actually, but again it was a handball. You could see the ball clearing ricocheted off his hand for it to come back to Ja Pedro, and he got the goal. Roofing is beautiful one for him. But going into the second goal, where this was the same case of Man United. Brentford they play, Chelsea they score.
Exactly. That will happen.
You
in
get
this game.
Brentford they play, Chelsea they score. Calvin Shade missed. I don't know how he did it, but missing that chance for me or passing that ball. You've already picked your defender. Your goalkeeper was already on the ground. You don't need to pass to get the assist. Score the goal yourself.
If you look at the statistics in this game, Chelsea had only 6 shots in total, 2 on target. For the away game, they had played Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. Had
Kitan
16
is nice
shots
one though.
and 5 on target, but they couldn't score a goal. They were actually pressing Chelsea, but Chelsea defended and won that game 2 goals.
10-minute penalty.
Nobody
of
is
course.
shouting Tosino. Nobody is shouting Adelabio. Nobody is
He
shouting
almost scored an own goal.
until
He
the
almost
team
scored an own
now.
goal
He
too.
almost scored an own goal.
Nah,
No worry.
But again, he
No
almost scored an
worry.
own goal, and I think he had a beautiful clearance from Thiago Igor.
Okay.
You get wonderful goal line clearance and so he had a good game in general.
Yeah, West Ham won a Spurs 2 goals to 1. I don't want to enter there, but
No,
Callum
enter
Wilson scored in the final
Enter.
minutes of the game.
Sub-Zero. And Callum Wilson.
Yeah, Callum Wilson scored the final minute of the game to win that game against Spurs. So Spurs, Frank Spurs are in trouble. He is in trouble. He's now looking. Everybody now talking about. Even their fans are saying that they should sack him because they thought that when he comes, he's going to do better. But obviously, things that still happen
With key
Spurs.
players still being out, I don't understand.
The-
People
the-
should
When
have better.
the one Angie, no be injury is keeper for that place, but they still sack him. Injury no matter.
Injury is not a
It no
problem.
matter.
Injury is
Oh,
not
wow.
a
You have to
sign.
get points.
Get
That's
the points.
thing.
You have
Oh,
quality
wow.
of players on the
Yes,
bench.
you
to
cannot
get
be
you
using
results.
against West Ham that is fighting relegation.
No, they talk like that now. It's a London derby.
Okay.
You know why I'm proud about this game? It's a London derby, and I went into this game with my Tati was supposed to get a goal. I think Tati had a goal ruled out.
Arsenal and dropped 2 points, even though they're now 7 points away from City, but they dropped 2 points again. They didn't concede a shot on target. Yeah, the defense is strong, but scoring a goal is now a problem. Gyökeres is not doing well, and he did not score a goal in this game. Jesus was entered the same thing. Both of them are just, I won't say useless, but no, they not sabi again.
But Shane say now the cards and jury are out on your chorus.
Yeah, he needs to start doing well because almost.
I don't they talk and since
See,
I go start after game week 8. So this is game week 22.
Yeah, almost end of January. They are still talking about it, even though Arsenal had all possession and more
Had all
shots,
the
but,
possession, all the Chonda is just show what he's good at.
but they were defending.
He just showed what he's good at.
Defending.
Defend till thy kingdom come. Defend thy territory. That's
Yeah,
one thing about
again,
Shonda.
Arsenal, one of the things Arsenal is talking about again is that I don't know if they are resting Saka for the Champions League because they have a Champions League game
Against
this
Inter
week.
Milan.
Yeah, because you're really, no matter what happens, Arsenal is going to finish top 8. So if Arsenal was, why are you starting Martinelli and Madueke in a crucial game where you need all to go away 9 points?
I think you need to give this player some time as well.
Yeah,
Against
but
Nottingham
it
Forest, you
would
need
have
to
been
give them
better
time.
for them. Well, Arsenal, you were better. You
You
play
know-
not starting on the Madueke against Chelsea
Mm.
and played Saka in the Premier because if you lose Carabao Cup, but that Premier 9 points, and you know that City have already lost. So win this one and go 9 points clear, and it's going to
When
be
Saka
clear.
was not available, let's be honest now, don't you say the thing are just negative antique. When Saka was not available and Noni Madueke was playing in that position, Arsenal were still winning games.
See what I'm
He
saying?
was still creating the chances. They were still getting on the
The
goal.
pa-
You
see,
get-
I
So
know.
it doesn't.
What
It's
I'm-
not available now. Does not
So
mean
what I'm saying that Arsenal
Should
fans
have-
think that
yeah.
the priority is the Premier League.
The priority
And-
is still
and
the
you know-
Premier League, but
and-
like I
and you know
said-
that City never play. City have lost.
Mm.
Win and go. And if you go 9 points, there is no way there is no person that have answered. I'm not doing with someone that have turned 9 points lead in the Premier League. So it was an opportunity, but Aston missing. It's now 7 points. But let's see. Aston has Manchester United.
That will not be excuse. Don't call your manager under the bus for it.
Aston has Manchester United next week. So
let me give you Carrick stats before we go.
Wait, don't.
Let's give you Carrick stats. Don't give it at first time.
Wait first. Carry go there. You never play. Make him play more. So we go give stats.
He don't play 3 now. Total of 4 matches now.
Let's see if I have not lost again. We know. But let's see.
Unbeaten manager.
Okay.
For now.
Let's move on to this Sunday game. The Sunday game in the Premier League. Aston Villa lost at home to Everton 1-0 and Wolves played. Yeah, Wolves played a 0-0 draw with Newcastle. So Wolves have not actually lost a game in quite some time, which is good for them. Let's see if he's going to pick up points in the Premier League, because waiting to happen to Wolves is just crazy. I cannot even believe it that a team in the Premier League are struggling. Okay, quickly, the table in the Premier League after 22 games. Arsenal is still first with 50 points. City are second with 43, and Aston Villa are third with 43. Liverpool are fourth at 36 points. Manchester United 35. Chelsea are sixth with 34 points. So these are the top guys that are in the top in first top 6 of the Premier League. The relegation is West Ham is still 17 points. Relegation.
We don't 19, close the gap down to 5 points. I thought it was more than that before. 19
is Burnley with 14. Then finally, our anchor is Wolves with 8 points. In the La Liga game yesterday, Barcelona lost yesterday 2-1. So Barcelona have dropped point, but Real Madrid won 2-0. So that point in the table has cut down to just 1 point. So it's going to be an interesting, like play like that. But I go just go win the league. 1 point, don't even play.
Don't worry now. I don't worry.
But again, I have a problem with the La Liga. I have a problem with La Liga.
Let's talk about this later, so because they start taking phone calls.
Before the match, when they announced Vinicius' name, there was a loud boo in the stadium. A loud boo. And after the game, he just stormed out because the boo was just too much. And they were winning the game. I don't know why you just had to single out one person. Because I feel like
the away fans.
Not the away fans, Real Madrid fans. I don't know why they had to single out one person.
And they know why they want to boo the man now.
And the boo was just getting.
The architect behind Xabi Alonso's sack. So you should if you can dish it out, you should be able to receive it. If you can't receive it, then don't dish it out. QED. Simple.
It would have been an interesting title.
But Pain.
But now.
But Pain went straight to Barca.
Yeah, Barca 4 hands. And they lost that game 2-1. So now if you look at the La Liga table, first is Barcelona with 49 points. Real Madrid are now second with 48 points. Villarreal, we will play today. They have 41 points, and Atletico Madrid has 41 points. That is top 4 in the La Liga. So it's going to be an interesting La Liga race now for Barcelona and Real Madrid. But let's see who is going to win that particular title race. Okay, before we start taking phone calls, I know everybody wants to talk about that finals. Okay, one comment here on our YouTube channel. Remember, guys, we are live on YouTube at Volt FM. So, and Judah is here. He's saying, make John shout to John no fish shout today. Okay, and thank God he's saying, good morning. My name is Thank God from Enugu State. What is John doing? Okay, what is John doing? I don't see my. Okay, is everybody want the banter John? You know, he was shouting 10 in a row, 5 in a row.
5 in a row.
I win 10 games. Maybe this city. That city had De Bruyne and Gundogan and Alves and Rodri.
A very informed Rodri and a very smart Gundogan. So
what did they lose in game like this? You just see where the brother they want more.
No, you
don't say mess up.
You go there, you go see a very informed Bernardo. They want more.
Everybody want.
You go on like
Bernardo.
Bernardo and Alves they want more. Your kidney go first cut. But now you look back, you see Nico O'Reilly. Mamouche. Mamouche play even there now. Nico O'Reilly. There's one guy, a debutant from the game yesterday.
Yeah,
Mukaila.
Yeah,
a Yoruba boy. You want to claim German. Mukaila. Come on. Why will you fear?
Let's talk about the contribution. Get your contribution about all these things we're talking about, especially that Afcon game yesterday and Nigerian game on Saturday. The number to call is 0706 048 5853. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, your contribution.
I'm okay too.
I know.
What happened for Trafford now?
Normal. My record still there.
You know to explain, but see, it's not for VAR there. Man, you for do you waiting no good. You can chop like 5 goals.
I've given them 5 goals
water.
before, so I don't
Okay.
have anything to worry
Later
about.
like water. You no fit complain. The goal just dey come. VR just help una here that day. If not, if for no good, if for bloody from Old Trafford.
Okay.
I don't know wetin Arsenal and their people dey do, sha. They like, make dem win, no. But anyhow, sha, they still dey lead them with 7
7
points.
points, yes. All right.
That was
Thank
they
you.
good. But their next game against Man U,
Yeah.
it go tough.
You go tough, yeah. All right, thank you very much.
Wait,
Okay.
let me come, abeg.
Okay.
Abeg this Nation Cup. If una help me watch am, that penalty, is it worthy of to be called as a penalty?
It's not penalty, leave that one.
Wow, na wetin I dey talk for where me and my guys dem dey watch am for viewing center. It's not that foul is too cheap to be called a penalty. Okay, if they say that's a penalty, then the goal, the Senegal goal that was disallowed.
It's basically the same thing, yes. It was two, yes.
That is what I was telling them that they do not understand. But anyhow, as they like Ojoro self no favour them yesterday. So the coach did what's on my mind, because if they see no one favor you self try favour the team as they work out. He said he shall confuse Ibrahim Diaz. Did you hear the shout after they missed the penalty?
I heard it too. You see everybody now.
He can't believe it, guys. Ibrahim Diaz can't believe it.
Thank you very much.
It's a shout of disappointment. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, please, you see, it did exactly 2 minutes. Please, when you call, please, just 2 minutes, just maximum 2 minutes, so others can call. 0706 048 5853. Yeah, it was a very, even my side, if you see the shot, I was wondering, this shot was even bigger than a goal that Nigeria scored in this Nations Cup. Everybody was just happy. Okay. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you. Name and location, please.
Yes. My name is I belong to Jesus. I'm calling from the
Okay. Oh yeah, what's your contribution?
Yes. What God cannot do is not easy.
At all.
That's why. Yes. I congrats Senegal. It's not easy. These people want to use Ojoro carry Nations Cup. It's not easy. You don't fall their hands. John, I'm sorry. I'm very, very sorry. Let my Man City try to at least finish top 4. This is.
Have you?
I no gree pick my call. If anybody will survive if you know me, this league, if I catch up.
We don't support violence here.
I'm sorry for you.
Thank you very much.
If you catch up, he's sorry for him. He's very sorry for him. Because come on now. I'm not even saying because this is the same Arsenal team that all of us have.
They need to be winning this game.
Not about winning game. We've given credit for their substitute, their quality.
Okay, please let's take a phone call so others can talk. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, God.
Good morning to you.
Good morning, John.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Name and location, please.
John Boo, what's up?
Name and location
first.
Double J from Ogiro.
Double J, step away from the radio
Fire
set.
down.
Like I said, that Saturday before the game.
Double J, step
The
away from
the only thing Man City.
Hello, step away from your radio set, please.
I've done that.
Okay.
The best result Man City can get in that Old Trafford
Is a
is
draw.
draw.
Yes.
Okay, not even
That was
Manchester
what I
United.
said.
Okay.
So, and luckily to us, it even passed draw. As in the kind of happiness I get that day. As in a whole city play for Old Trafford, no, just one shot on target. The whole game, they couldn't even score one. As in, hey, the friendship is sweet die. The Donnarumma way they do like saying the Spider-Man that first leg. Waiting comes up, they come the dribble and they score. They dribble, they score. Well, they get luck that day. Say VAR they their side.
Okay.
Then message to Arsenal. Make them no worry. Make them wait for us on Sunday. That 1-0 where they win for that first leg.
Okay, I got revenge.
They come.
All right, thank you very much.
Okay.
Now Emery they play, but anything can happen. This match tonight they see now the has fire.
Yeah.
The has fire.
I saw.
You can remind him about this fire.
On Monday that.
No, maybe after Arsenal game. You know,
Okay,
after Arsenal game.
Yeah. Hello. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning to you. Just the laugh away your 2 minutes.
Good morning, guys. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Please, no man you. Greet all of us especially. Let's call you. Please, before I go to Afcon, I want to ask John, which happen? I don't understand. Is this a Manchester derby? I've been at just Man U, Grimsby, they play. I want to know. See, just like someone said now, if not for VAR, if not for the ref, I can't just understand. By now, John would have not been in the studio. And the goal would have been woto, like 5 goals up. John would have said maybe he will come tomorrow. That's what he's doing for the Teluna now. God willing. But that one is by the way. I'm very, very happy. Okay. United just played as if it was Barcelona that was playing, like the prime Barcelona. I'm not talking about this Barcelona, the prime Barcelona. And did that at me. We are all United all over the world. We are very, very happy. Now, come couple with the Afcon, I'm much happier. Okay. In fact, I'm the happiest person now on earth. I'm not sure that anybody is, even Senegalese happiness, all the Senegalese happiness never even reach my own. Can you just imagine? Such a woeful tournament. Very abysmal. And should I say, in fact, disastrous. It's a shame. There was no certain time after that call that he made. That one that made Senegalese players not to play again, that they don't want to play again. The camera couldn't even show Musepe again. They couldn't show the captain again.
Bye-bye.
But that one is very good now. Yeah. It just showed that can you guys even remember the antics that Moroccans this thing was even playing? Keeper can't keep towel.
Yeah,
Keeper can't keep towel. They go come out and all these type of antics. Are they supposed to be playing it? I thought that in the game of football we are playing.
Alex, bye, please. Bye. Thank you very much, Alex.
You don't use the 1 minute laugh.
Use the 1 minute laugh. So let's see. Manchester United won. They are happy. Then Senegal won. I think the whole Africa is happy because of everybody wanted Morocco to lose that game. Yeah, hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning to you.
First and foremost, I want to congratulate Senegal,
Name and location
Nigeria.
First and foremost, name and location.
I want to congratulate Noso for both FM El Clasico.
You have not told us your name. What is your name, please?
John. For Saturday.
Name and location first.
Tell us your name now.
I was very, very happy. My name is Manu.
Okay, Manu. Okay.
OG.
I was very, very happy.
Okay.
You deserve it, bro.
I'm taking a fresh leave.
I'm not on so now. Come on. I'm better than that.
Which time is not also?
Yes, now.
I go mountain, I don't take leave. I go mountain, go pray.
Thank you.
I can't really hear you. And we won for in
Well, they are happy. All the Manchester United fans are happy. So, okay, let's see. Let's keep taking phone calls. Yeah, hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Godwin.
Good morning to you. No location.
Yeah, this is Leroy, the high flying rock.
Oh, welcome.
Calling from Senegal.
All right.
Yeah. All those people, Arsenal is always bottoming the league. I beg, the people where they get the league, they never see Sabi Road to come carry play. Or they don't miss road. It's like the motor they use, well, no, they are waiting. I don't hold the key now. They say I mean they hold sport. I mean they hold the key, make the person where they win the league come college. I don't hold this key tired and the point see they increase they go. They never see locate me. I beg. At the top of my they never see locate where I
For your mind.
Then which one where you say when I draw game then go lose game instead of them to win and come and play the keys.
The first you play. The first you play, I suppose
win. I told they won't carry come. No, me go win am. Now them go win am. So make they come collect the key. They say na me they hold the key. Make people where they na me they spot. Make I talk am that way.
You explain tire on Sunday. You explain tire.
Don't say anything. No. Don't say anything.
You explain tire on Sunday.
For Nigeria, for peace, and when they want to talk about the officiating in this Afcon, make they know they talk Nigeria, Morocco. You know, get waiting that officiating also. So the internet will come send out here. I'm telling you, because Nigeria now will come be like, officiating to become solo affect us. God, don't even make us send out here. What did you say? If Cameroon wants to, I say okay. But when Nigeria no follow up, because penalty. We don't be penalty.
Thank you.
So that's it. I'm happy for Senegal. Thank you. I'm happy for Senegal. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, he's happy for Senegal. I think everybody is happy for Senegal. But let's see.
But during the 90 minutes of that game, could have at least gone. There are some calls the referee made that put the ball backwards.
Okay, let's see. Okay, finally on our YouTube channel, Philip is here. Philip is saying good morning. I'm seeing where there is no why there is no African referee in upcoming World Cup. Shame to John How market now. They are going to be African players.
Fine,
okay, finally, and also he's saying they should have awarded Senegal the goal, but if you no greet them, so God of soccer came through. Okay, yeah, God of soccer came through. Thank you for joining us on today's show. Tomorrow we are back. Tomorrow we can talk about these things happening again. You can call us and talk about the Premier League, talk about the Afcons. I know everybody is happy that Senegal won, especially Nigerians. We are all happy that Senegal won. But let's see. It was an interesting tournament of football, apart from that whole controversy, but it was still an interesting game of tournament all around. We saw better football, better stadium, better everything in this Afcon. Hopefully, we'll keep improving. Thank you for being part of this show. Tomorrow, we are back for more. Thank you for joining us once more. My name is Godwin. Have a wonderful day.
Hello, Enugu, and welcome to Volt 104.3 FM, where music meets the voltage.
Enjoy yourself. Thank you, for joining us.
Alex Iwobi gets the ball out to the left-hand side. The delivery comes in. Oh, it's a goal! It's a goal!